Nice dead!
Ah! Are you dead or alive?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive.
Dude, I only left you 20 minutes ago. You look like you're halfway to the grave.
Do you know why flowers are so beautiful?
Where do those flowers from behind you come from?
What's wrong? Can a pretty girl have her own special effects? Flowers are always so fleeting.
Okay, I probably should have seen that coming.
You left your own special effects behind.
Does that mean that affects mine to grab? Oh, it disappeared.
Unexpected people
Oh,
and
it's still there.
unexpected
Oh.
things always
It really
make an
left.
appearance.
Wait. Why are we at the station?
We're taking the express to get where we're going.
This is your idea of an impressive method of travel?
It's the Bullet Worm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon games. For crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
What? It's a sea serpent. It has like a bladed horn. It looks super rad. How are you not impressed?
You're a great general of the sea and Joe, for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
I think you got her there.
Fine, fine.
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
Oh god, not this again. A creature of the abundance, and she don't got a dime to her name.
Why is Scott here?
Senior, and not even bowing. How rude!
Wait, is he our senpai? What the heck are you doing?
Silence! Do you have no respect for her at all? Show some respect and address her as Dean.
Thank you for standing up for the teacher.
Isn't he like 35? Scott, what the hell are you doing? Oh, great exam, God. Grant me wisdom to pass the artist qualification exam.
Come on, hurry and confess.
Oh, Roxby, stop tormenting me like this. Say something.
There's something weird about that sofa over there. So how come it lets you sit on it, but not me? Perhaps it has its own set of authorization mechanisms, and only those it recognizes are permitted to sit on it. Interesting. I'll have to have a closer look sometime.
Do we have security on our couches? Were you the one that wouldn't let Asta sit on you? Come on, you can tell me. Hey, don't you talk to me. Naughty couch. Bad couch. Don't worry, Asta. I sorted out the couch situation. Feel free to sit wherever you want.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of responsibility.
Astral, who was that? Oh god, don't tell me that's some kind of demon on your shoulder or some shit like that.
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Oh god, he's hearing shit by himself.
Nothing.
Where the hell am I? Is that Chikawa? That is adorable. And his little bunny friend? Why is his face like that? I can't believe they put Chikawa and friends in the game. That is sweet.
Is this the craft? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say. Fools have tried walking in before, and well, they all went mad.
They went mad.
Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw, and I don't want to know. If you want to go in and take a peek, don't say I didn't warn you.
Whoa, she is in awe about this. Is this really worth going in, destroying her own mind just to get a mask that you probably shouldn't have had in the first place? It's well worth it, ain't it?
Dangerous? What could possibly be more dangerous than little old adorable Sparksicle?
Okay, into the Anaxus Chesusi thing.
Where is everyone? Oh, you're here. Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm here to find March and discuss some opinions about books, and I brought you a small gift. Here. Don't misunderstand, I'm definitely not here for you. Alright, if there's nothing else, then move along.
I'm waiting for March.
Rude. She was here just to see March about reading material. She said she wasn't here for me. So she gave me J's and say, okay, I'm just gonna wait for March. So I guess I'm not gonna be a part of that conversation anymore. Who's that over there? Hello, ma'am? You know what? I'm gonna put a pin on that. I am not dealing with that woman right now.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber?
Who is that?
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Ah! Are you dead or alive?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive.
Dude, I only left you 20 minutes ago. You look like you're halfway to the grave.
Do you know why flowers are so beautiful?
Where do those flowers from behind you come from?
What's wrong? Can a pretty girl have her own special effects? Flowers are always so fleeting.
Okay, I probably should have seen that coming.
You left.
Yeah, and I'm live. Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Mayor channel. It is me, Mayor, and I'm back. And sorry I'm a little bit late. I realized that I was getting a little tired, so I laid down for like half an hour, and now I just literally got up like right before starting the stream. I just kind of threw everything together and started doing this, put my contacts in. So I might be a little groggy now. I got some gamer subs here to wake my ass up. Maybe I should have snorted some cayenne pepper again. That probably would have done the trick much faster, but then I'd be sneezing up a storm. And yeah, I saw you, Mystic. Hi, welcome back to the stream. Ugh, nice to see ya. Let's see, what the hell happened last time? Oh yeah, things with the shit. I mean, look at this. This is Perdido Station in Planarcadia. It's like literally, it's just physically rumbles occasionally here. That's how fucked up everything is. And the Astral Express is apparently on the other side of this rubble. So, yeah, what the hell happened? Basically, Asat Pramad finally showed up, announced that he's joining the Phantasmoon games. Because apparently, yeah, if you guys remember, apparently Evanesia made a false mask for the Trailblazer, so I guess he technically took the real one.
Nice.
And that's how he was able to get his ticket into the Phantasmoon games. And boy, has he caused some havoc since his announcement, which was basically just showing up in a billion different places and then uprooting, like, the worldly canvas up, and everything just kind of looks like this on apparently on the other side. But he tried to separate everybody. He tried to separate the Astral Express Crew, tried to separate the Stellar Run Hunters. Well, those two managed to stick a little bit, if anything, to help bring everybody else together. But worst of all, Himiko. Himiko's gone. He decided to totally play mind games with Himiko, because apparently he just wants to know how the hell the girl he raised, that Himiko, yeah, what happened to her? Because if you don't remember last time, apparently Himiko, the girl that actually went to Graphia Academy, lived up on Planarcadia, she made a copy of herself that looked like a much more mature version of herself, and that's the Himiko that we know. But somehow, that girl disappeared, and the one that's calling herself Himiko, who we've known as Himiko, has been able to go out and about in the universe. You got your 9th Ka-ching yesterday on the standard banner and get— oh, yikes. Dude, I don't even think I even have like a C4 Ka-ching. Maybe I should use her more. She actually was kind of fun to use once I figured out what the hell she was supposed to do. But, yeah. Congrats. Wait, don't you get, like, some extra Stellar Fortunas, then? Like, you can get, like, a Masterless Stellar Fortuna, and you can put it towards, I don't know, leveling up your characters to level 100. That's pretty neat. That's cool. But yeah, sucks you kinda got another copy of a character you've already maxed out on Constellations, especially a standard banner character. I don't have any of them that are even that high up. Probably 4 at most, and that's probably it. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? So, basically, he just wants to know what the hell happened to the daughter that he raised, because also, Asat Pramad, fucked up guy he is, he ended up killing Ryusuke long ago and taking on the role as Himiko's father, so he's definitely got questions. But she's got questions of her own too, so I guess they struck a deal, and now they're having like some kind of duel of words now somewheres on Planarcadia. But right now we're gonna have to try to help her on our side, because the next part of this Trailblaze mission, we're gonna have to go back to Himiko's POV. Yeah, I got one Masterless. I'll save it so I can get Moivika to 100 when I get another one. Yeah, that's definitely good. Definitely prioritizing what character you actually would want to put at 100. Damn, I don't even know who I'd probably put at 100. Probably, what are the two C2 characters that I have? Limited C2 characters. So, probably either Flint's or New Valette at this point. But I doubt I'm ever gonna quite get that going. But I'll worry about that when I actually get there. But anyway, enough about Genshin crap and worrying about how many copies I got of standard characters, how many standard banner characters you got. We're gonna get on with the story. Let me flip over to the mission list. That is not the mission list. There we are. We're not doing the whatever the hell this thing is supposed to be. Continuing. In Ravages does the whistle sound. The comedy of errors. I must admit, when it comes to my daughter, you know her slightly better than I do. Play her role faithfully in those memories, just as you always have. Only then will I, as her father, have no reason to lie to you. And happy birthday, Himiko. Right, I left off and they were in some kind of room together and they are recreating some kind of memories that Himiko had together with her father, Ryusuke. Let's get over there. Oh yeah, you're hyped to see more of HSR? I'm not really sure what, and yeah, not a bad pick for if I do Nuvi or Flint's definitely for me. But it varies case to case. But yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying the story. Again, I'm not really sure what you know so far. I don't know how much how caught up you were. But I'm glad that you're here for it. Also, where the hell is it? Is this Himiko's like old workroom? So, Ryusuke, what do you have for Himiko's birthday?
Remember this day? It was your birthday.
God, that really creeped me out.
You asked me where the center of the universe was. Well, your old man racked his brains over and over and found the answer.
I swear to God, if he says something cheesy like, my daughter's the center of the universe for me, I mean, that would be cute, but... I miss Grandpa Ryusuke.
This is a ceramic comet ship model. Have it. I don't quite know where the center of the universe is, but you can pilot this ship and find out yourself when you're older.
Oh, that's still pretty sweet.
Because the universe does have an end. And at that end is a tiny dot of light that people run to once they spot it. And upsies they go. And one day, it will be you, Himeko, flying up to the stars too.
Why are you impersonating Ryusuke?
Took a bit of time off from all that routine civilization-destroying work. Isn't it so much more interesting to live there for a spell and watch a world you know so well fall into ruin?
So what, is this supposed to be some kind of vacation for you? You want to have like a front row seat for the destruction that you're going to be creating?
Enough questions. Let's return to our warm and fuzzy trip down memory lane.
But what the heck do you want?
Cut! Old Himiko would never say such things.
Oh, sorry, this is just very jarring that we're just role-playing, Himiko and Ryusuke right now. The people that we were impersonating.
Come on. Throw me a bone here. I can't do this show alone.
Fine. Play along. Don't let his words hypnotize you.
You're trying to keep your mind blank, but that is futile. Wish power is far more responsive than Memoria. It appears faster than you can think.
Trying to get comfortable here.
That means Daddy has been to the end of the universe?
Unfortunately, no. Only to the end of the world. But I know that the end of the universe is called Pegana, even though I haven't been there myself. But your old man does know someone from there.
The someone who's been to Pagana. Is it Akivili?
Was he just joking about his role of being in the World's End Tavern as the masked fool, and then also hinted that he was on the express with Akivili?
That's ancient history.
Now that I think about it, you always intentionally left little openings during my childhood.
Yeah, it's kind of screwed up that he's literally been hinting who the hell he has been the whole time.
Was this also part of your scheme?
That's pretty fucked up. This guy just messes with me so goddamn much.
As I said, my only lie to Himiko is the lie that I am Ryusuke.
I guess he was really truthful about that.
If some things said on occasion are incongruous to the character, that is entirely unintentional. For example, I felt a bit emotional seeing the comet ships lying among the ruins of Delcor Ring that I had just destroyed.
You really are a monster.
Oh, Himiko of the past didn't think so. Shall we continue the fun?
What the hell was that? Oh god, don't tell me he's also making more copies in here. Who the hell's in here?
A corner filled with art tools. Long ago, this was Himiko's playground.
Yeah, so this was her little workroom.
Clones? Imagenesis? Asat Pramad's abilities may look flashy, but they must share a common essence. He is a master of forgery, and this artwork is no different.
Yeah, masterfully made, man. If this is really just a almost one-for-one recreation of her old house.
An old monitor. Long ago, it was Himiko's library. And the navigator? She is likely racking her brains trying to find a solution to this crisis.
You want to know what I'm racking my brains about? How is this a crisis when it is nothing compared to what Iron Tomb did?
Yeah, that was definitely a way more dire situation, but still. Another world's, survivability is on the line here. Not only that, it's your home planet.
And with the present you will love.
Hey, does the door kind of, the details on the door, doesn't it kind of look like Hinako's case? Or was it something that was kind of like, looks like almost like the Express's doors, actually. That's kind of what they look like. So I'm just looking at all the artwork here. Huh, there he is.
What are you painting there, Himiko? It's not a bullet one. Huh. It must be a train. A flying train. Have you been peeking into my manuscript? Oh, no, your old man is not angry at all. How could I be? I'm so happy that you are quite the little explorer.
Oh my god, even the windows look a bit like the Express's windows. This is very strange.
But why not just ask? Come, your old man will tell you the story of the Astral Express.
How about you tell the story of the Lord Ravager?
Certainly. But you can only get the answers you seek if you pick the first option.
Is he being meta right now? It is kind of weird that the, well, we have some options here for talking, but this is the one that's going to keep continuing it. And usually that's at the bottom. Do you enjoy role-playing?
Of course. Should I not?
Tell the story of Ryusuke.
Pause. Here, Ryusuke is getting ready to head to the planet Goliath's Shepherd to destroy it. He probably can't just tell Himiko, "You be good. Daddy is off to do some murdering."
Yeah, I thought it was creepy enough that Ryusuke was probably associated with the activities of the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad, only to realize that he was Asat Pramad the entire time, which is probably even way more fucked up than if Ryusuke turned out to actually be working for the Anti-Matter Legion. Let's keep going. Tell the story of the Tell the story of the Astral Express.
Now we move to the legend of a certain navigator. It's my favorite story. It is said that after the fall of the Trailblaze Eon, their followers left one after another. And by the end, there was only one navigator and one nameless left in the once massive crew. One day, a history fictionologist snuck aboard the Express and tampered with the navigation log. But the next day, the logbook was completely unchanged.
Okay, that's good, right?
And a cloaked navigator was sitting there, bored to death, flipping through the records. How on earth? Asked the history fictionologist. Because I remember each and every one of their names, said the navigator, along with the coordinates of every star and the trajectory of every meteor.
You never hesitate to mention the Astral Express. In fact, you don't stop talking about it.
Yeah, you even modeled the freaking house after Express. That's actually quite the detail there.
Was it necessary to roleplay my father to this extent?
It's a terrible habit of mine.
It wouldn't be the habit of Navigator I see, would it?
You figured that out already? Well, that's boring.
The way you spoke about that Megatron was enough to know. He is your other mask.
I mean, again, in a way, she is kind of like an inheritor of Asat Pramad. Well, technically Icy, since he was the navigator before on the Express, and now she's the navigator on the Express.
Fair enough. And you did send people to sniff around the tavern for answers. It was only a matter of time before you figured it out.
Those masked fools just love messing with folks.
But I swear, all I wanted at first was to be a loving father. Himiko's weathering curse worsened this year. I couldn't help myself. I gave her a beautiful dream. And in return... Fortune makes fools of us all.
Fortune makes fools of us all. The masked fool en route. Navigator Icy. They are all our enemy, Asat Pramad, in the end.
Congratulations. Kindly accept this reward.
Also,
it is your ticket to the truth.
Also, I just realized that whenever Asat Pramad, or aka Ryusuke in this case, is speaking, it doesn't show their name on it. It's like he's actually narrating what's going on here.
Open that door.
That's a pretty interesting detail there.
A specimen frozen for observation. Not much different from the navigator who found it. And just like the specimen, your fate will be displayed here, to be observed by me for all eternity.
God, this man freaks me out. Yeah, I guess we're done talking to that copy. But yeah, look at this pattern here. That's totally on the bar of the party car. It's throwing me off, man. This is strange.
I remember something behind this door.
Is where the first secret is buried. Other than her self-portrait, no one knows the story of how Himiko found and repaired the stranded express.
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely important to know. How the hell she even got there in the first place?
It's your turn to choose. To move on or to stop. Is there really a choice for a navigator?
Himiko looks pretty. You're damn right she looks pretty. She's a very pretty lady. I just really love her outfit very much. Like the gold and black the gold trim on her black coat and all that. Of course, red hair. That's definitely pretty cool. Yeah, let's keep moving. I want to ignore him, but this can't be ignored anymore. Ah!
In this place? Ah. I have never been here as your father.
What the hell? Is this his workroom or something? Well, not Ryusuke's office. Asat Pramad's.
Look at it. We can work very happily together here, can't we?
Wait, is this actually inside the Express?
So, she built herself a secret base while Ryusuke was away?
My My mother's studio remained empty since her passing. I took the opportunity to use it.
Wait, was this her mom's spot? You're tempted to pull for her. Are you tempted to pull for Himiko here or Himiko Nova? Because, yeah, I mean, she is a standard character. This Himiko here.
Sounds convincing. A bar, too. Do minors drink here?
She was already in college by then.
Whoa. Holy crap, was this actually her mom's office? Holy crap, what is this, some kind of paper mache sculpting over here? Is there a camera? Ooh, treasure. Nah, I don't have her Nova version. I don't think I'm gonna get her. I have some other characters I want to pull for. More importantly, I hope that I get 200 wishes, golden tickets that I could use, because then I get a free light cone. And I really want... There's 2 options for light cones. And I want to get the one for Archer.
Shall we have a drink? I learned from Braji. Fantilia couldn't stop raving about my mixing.
No, thank you.
By the time she finds the Express, the weathering curse would have consumed her.
So her mom was also looking for the Express, but by the time she did manage to find it, I guess it was too late for her to do anything else.
Himiko is always in such a tough spot, isn't she?
I guess you don't know.
Well, yeah, he came in after Himiko's mom died.
That day was your daughter's birthday.
Ah. Fortune makes fools of us all.
Her loneliest birthday ever. To her, even death was less terrifying than not having her family. Than them disappearing without a trace, as if they had never existed.
Yeah, we hadn't had much to hear about her mom, other than she passed away. Yeah, hopefully I do get that, but I'll just have to see how many wishes I can get. Or tickets, whatever, boarding passes. Oh, hey, Shadow Scar, nice of you to popping up. I can't imagine the Lord Ravagers having drinks together. What? I mean, look at Genshin. Sorry to bring up Genshin, but apparently they would hang out sometime. Sometimes. They might get along, just to chat it up, have some tea and cakes and such. So, who knows if they have little soirees or some get-togethers among the Lord Ravagers. You know, we're not busy killing and genociding all over the universe. Stealing people's identities. I guess he has that in common with Fantilia. But yeah, back to Himiko. We haven't really heard much about her mom, and she ended up biting it when poor Himiko was only like 6 years old.
She ran from home to chase stars, but lost her way, and could only wander in the dark. Water swirling around her ankles, weeds slashing her skin, and then she saw it. There on the shores of the world in canvas.
There are so many ways to reach the sky. She chose the most unrealistic one and wasted the rest of her life.
I know, how ridiculous that she wants to see the stars and she wanted to travel them by train. A crash train, nonetheless.
You're wrong. That night, the stars gave her the best gift.
Aww.
In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached. But they can be reached with the Astral Express.
These blueprints tell me that the Express is not the only thing she is researching.
Oh, treasure.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Pagana's legacy. I have always thought this legend disappeared along with Akivili.
Wasn't Pagana the name of Akivili's homeland? Their home planet? I thought that was it. I couldn't remember before.
But it seems there has been some meddling.
Are you afraid of the Starblazer?
Starblazer? A name of Himiko's own invention? Her sense of humor is even worse than Dolly's. In ancient times, these humanoid weapons helped Pagana conquer countless planets. They invaded, destroyed, then glorified as the Trailblaze.
Ooh, that's some horrifying background.
But in the images shown to me by the Express, these giants joined hands with the Express Crew.
Random question, if you yourself were a character, which path would you have chosen? I definitely will need to sit on that, really, for a sec.
The hand holding a tool defines what that tool becomes. In one hand, the scepter triggers a brutal war. In another's hand, the scepter creates new worlds.
I thought this too, before my head turned into a die.
Yeah, exactly how the hell did that happen again?
But then Akivili died. The Omen vanguards began spreading the murmurs of Terminus, and not even Noose could stop the birth of the destruction. They all failed. Yet you are different. I shall wait and see. The giant reaching for the stars. The myth of Pagana. She performed a miracle in this world of no imagination. As to how it was created, dear old pal Akivili never spoke a word. But my daughter replicated the blueprint purely from guesswork. My daughter really is a genius, isn't she?
Would you like to know the secret?
No, my dice head wouldn't be able to make heads or tails of such technical details.
What must a girl, powerless but longing for the sky, think to see a giant walking among the stars? She can only draw that dream. I want to be as free and powerful as they are.
So, that isn't a reforged weapon, but a manifestation of Himiko herself? That explains why it is incomplete. Himiko is already dead.
Why is it rumbling?
Don't waste your energy. I've seen all your tricks on this journey. But an incomplete imagine cannot break this world.
You're right. And neither can it be broken by you. Because you know nothing about what follows, and you have no way to imaginate it. How did I start the Express? What miracles did I witness at the end of the Phantasmoon games? You must allow me to take over if you want to continue on. We all know you have no other choice.
Oh, she's taking the reins now, ain't she?
Of course, this painting can be altered for you, if you so wish. It is, after all, the way you were born, yes? Please, let us proceed to the next part of Himiko's life.
Oh yeah, probably to answer your question. I kind of feel like I lean towards nihility. Yeah, I would probably go there a little bit more strongly than some of the other paths. Just off the top of my head. After a little bit of deliberation. Ooh, foxes! I like foxes. Am I supposed to move this around a little bit? Ah! Are those foxes are supposed to imitate Himiko and Himiko? What the? There we go. Got a nameless Wispy there. Yeah, I managed to make it back. Huzzah!
Add some color to the canvas. Paint the dawn of your memories.
Whoa, it's mixing a couple games here. Well, that was probably the easiest game of the floating grease paint puzzles. What the hell? Is that supposed to be
The
Dark
Astral
Laser?
Express. I'm not surprised in the least.
Oh god, this is gonna be confusing as heck. Gotta be really careful jumping up here. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Yeah, good question, little Wispy. Where is this place? Ooh. I got it. Oh, there's little foxes everywhere. Wait a minute. Are those little grease paint creatures supposed to be representative little trickster creatures? Because there's definitely myths where, like, foxes are like tricksters, rabbits are tricksters, and then it also has, like, a monkey and a frog. Those were considered trickster animals, too, in some cultures. I can definitely imagine that with, like, with the monkey, of course. Like Wukong or whatever. There's probably... I can't really think of anything off the top of my head about frogs. But I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for and why they chose the animals that they did.
Was lucky. She found the stranded express and began to repair it. Unfortunately, her condition deteriorated rapidly shortly after.
What the hell is this? Whose mansion is this? I mean, it's neat. Probably needs to clean up the foliage and everything. The house in BG Reminds you of a house in Homescapes. Are those like other games? BG? What the hell is BG? God, I feel... whatever. On I go, but yeah, it is a pretty cool mansion. I hope this isn't her house. It does seem like a little too much for just like 2 people to live in.
She was in and out of the sanatorium, but the clock kept ticking down.
Oh god, don't tell me that her mom was living in a sanatorium.
Her stamina worsened by the day. Simply returning to the Express was hard enough. What more reaching the stars? She was eventually left with a single choice. Your turn to create. Open that window and fill in the second blank. Your history with Himiko will also be recreated in this painting. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Oh jeez, this is a sanatorium that Himiko or Mom, or both of them probably, had to stay at one point. Damn. Yeah, I see that chest over there, but I'm gonna keep going with the story. But yeah, now the mansion, I mean, it was nice, but it definitely looks like something that probably was like an actual like rich person's house that got converted into a insane asylum or sanatorium or house for the mentally insane or whatever. Okay, there is definitely a hidden space over there. Get the hell off the wall. Hold on, let me try to jump up here first. Ah! I can't get any higher. Alright. At least I know there's like an open space there. I'll have to make a mental note of that later. I have to do this simultaneously, huh? Yahtzee. Okay, window's open. Hold on, let me get my treasure here.
Do you know how many times you failed to escape?
Holy crap, so Himiko was the one that stayed here in the sanatorium.
Do you remember how many paintings you produced in class?
You know your condition. Take your medicine on time, avoid strenuous exercise, and lie down more often. I'm a Graphia Academy graduate too. I know what it takes to paint.
You can keep me here, that's fine. But do you also have to meddle with my creative exploits?
Yeah, it's the only freedom she could probably get here, man. Let the girl paint!
Keep being like this. See if I'll help you next time the doctors catch you. This painting is so beautiful. Is it your sister? But I remember...
Okay, she's not all too bad. She's praising her work.
No, it's my self-portrait. A self I can never become.
So this is the birth of the Himiko that we know about.
As long as you're still willing to paint and imagine a better version of yourself, then there's still hope.
Okay, I like the nurse a little bit better now.
I'll be going now. Remember to pick Wednesday for your next escape attempt. I won't be on duty that day.
Oh, you're just you're willing to help, but you don't want to get your hands dirty if she runs off again, huh? Okay, I have enough respect for you, nurse. Now be gone! I want to figure out what the hell Himiko's gonna be doing next.
I'm back.
So, Makoto is what she was going by. It would be pretty easily confusing. Obviously, it is very confusing talking about this Himiko and that Himiko, but apparently she was called Makoto.
Still giving the nurse a hard time? Are you going to lecture me too? Of course not. Why that face? Did something good happen? Oh, it's nothing. Looking at this painting reminds me of the day we met. A little wiser and more optimistic. A little prettier.
Oh, look, she's got the marks on her neck, too, from the weathering cursed.
Add some color here.
Now, that's a pretty portrait, don't you think so, Mystic? Said she was pretty, but damn. This is definitely a good portrayal of her.
And also... Let's see what the navigators in the logbook are like. Someone with the courage to fight for what's right, even if they can't gain the upper hand. Someone who's always ready to go ahead, even when there are wheels within wheels. Would be even better if she was more mature, like Dolly or Icy. Sketch out the form using my own memories and the stories of the nameless as a skeleton.
So she really did make Makoto, this version of Himiko, imagine herself being mature, being, well, older, being able to see the stars, but also being quite like the previous navigators of the Astral Express. Damn. I guess in a way, Asat Pramad really is kind of like her dad. Or at least a predecessor, obviously. That is definitely a pretty portrait of Himiko. You damn straight it is.
And finally, I inject her with wish power and materialize her by imagenesis.
I gotta take that. I'm saving that.
What a fresh face!
She's coming to life.
Hello, creator. It worked! She's really alive!
Wow.
Calm yourself. I'm not going anywhere. Hello? Oh, right. Sorry, I haven't given you a name yet. Shouldn't we begin with introductions? Himeko. Murata Himeko. Nice to meet you, Himeko. As for me, you can call me... Motoko. The repair work on the Express is proceeding smoothly thanks to you. By the way, are the heating pipes fixed now?
So she's been setting out Motoko to go, did I say Makoto before? Sorry, I was kind of like already thinking about Makoto, the rated Makoto, like in Genshin, where sure there was right name, but her twin sister Makoto was the Raiden before her, before she passed away. So, Motoko. She's been the one that's been doing most of the work on the Express. I guess if Himiko couldn't make it there herself.
As you said, we just needed to change the conductors. Anyway, guess what I brought you?
Change the conductors? Yeah, there was like this kind of weird looking rock creature that was on the Express with Icy, I believe, when they were Navigator, and I guess they can't that one probably can't fill the role anymore, so I guess they need a replacement. And if it could be anything, I guess it might explain why Pom Pom ended up being some plush-looking thing.
Oh, this is the Express's blueprint. I've also brought drawing tools, an imaging device, everything I could think of. Your symptoms are getting worse and worse, and you have less and less time to go home. Knowing you, there's no way you'd stop worrying about the Express. You might be stuck in the sanatorium, but your heart's still at the workshop. So I realized we could bring the workshop to you.
Yay! How thoughtful for you, Motoko.
At night, you can review these and tell me what to do. In the daytime, I'll be your hands and feet and help you repair it little by little. Just like we always do. Sorry for making you worry.
Is it me, or does her face, young Himiko's face, look slightly more mature than Himiko's? Maybe it's like the eyes. They don't feel quite as big and expressive as Himiko's. Oh, well, Makoto's at this case.
Don't worry about that. Nothing wrong with failing. Think of it this way. There will always be someone to repair the Astral Express. And not necessarily us. Either way, our hard work will be enough to help whoever that is.
Yep, just building up the Express bit by bit.
But I promised to bring the Express home. I want to deliver on that promise.
Kind of reminds me of like how folks would probably build buildings. It would take generations to build it up. Like one first generation will build the foundation. Their children would build the walls. Like the third generation would furnish it, decorate it, and then the great-grandchildren would actually be able to enjoy it. Kind of something like that, but she really wants to be the one to get to enjoy the Express. When it just seems like, who knows if anybody even built the foundation for the Express. It's just, well, I guess it's already there. It just needs to get fixed up, and I'm not sure if anybody else has actually been there to do anything.
I know. So remember, I am here with you. Lean on me when you feel you can't hold on. I will remember. I almost forgot. While I was waiting for you to come over, I came up with a never-before-seen coffee recipe. Want to give it a try? Hopefully it's not canned alien anglerfish.
See, she does put fish in the coffee! What the hell? Why would you do that? Why would you think that's a good idea?
Oh, I'll go get some water first.
God. Yeah, I thought that our Himiko was just built different, enjoying coffee like that, but turns out, well, she is quite a bit like the original one in that regard. Nice sized bed, though. Kind of creepy that they just left syringes out. Just laying about there.
Any treatment against the weathering curse merely provides psychological comfort.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep. That's life. 1 second the lies slide out easily, and the next second you slip up and can't even say a simple hello.
Wow, this is the most scariest vitals monitor I've ever met and got to hear. I've never heard. Canned anglerfish of some sort. She was putting canned anglerfish. Oh yeah, and anglers Anglerfish look weird as fuck, man. Literally anything that's probably like a mile below in the ocean's surface, it just gets weirder and weirder the further down you go deeper in the ocean, and anglerfish is definitely one of them. And unfortunately, probably not the ugliest. In Antarctica, but there's so many fucked up creatures in Antarctica. And you know what's even worse? We don't even know if we've only probably discovered like 20% of like all the living species that are down there. And the ones that we have seen are bizarre as hell. We don't know what the fuck else is down there. Who knows? Maybe there really is a megalodon somewhere in the depths. Or a giant eel. Or the Kraken. But yeah, I don't like this monitor at all. That was some creepy-ass beeps. Those are the creepiest beeps I have ever heard. But it was funny as shit, though.
I must thank you for keeping her company as she walks her final journey.
Yeah, where the hell is Himiko? Young Himiko. Huh.
Miss, the sanatorium is closed. Please come back tomorrow.
It's him again, isn't it?
As I recall, the doctors here only have night shifts on Wednesday. Did you not say it was my turn to create?
I'm just participating in my own way. With her condition worsening, Himiko can only think of one solution. Imaginate a new version of herself.
Yeah, we've only explored like maybe 20% of the ocean. Probably some more weird shit down there. Who knows? There might be actual living aliens that are just down there. Kind of like, what was that movie? The Abyss or something? I think I kind of watched that movie. They had to have to dive further, and they actually had to fill a suit with like some breathable water shit. Just so that it wouldn't crack under pressure from the weight of the ocean.
A healthier, more mature version of herself she imagines would become the navigator.
But, yeah, we only talk about that because she wants to put fucking deep-sea fish in her coffee. And it's canned, too. Ugh. That just makes it a little bit worse.
In other words, you, Motoko.
Are you done? I need to go to her.
Sure. I'll be expecting you back to tell me more. I'm just a doctor on his rounds. I didn't see or hear anything.
That's right. You didn't see anything. Man, screw you playing all these fucking other roles and narrating what the hell I'm doing. Freaking creepy, man. Especially that monitor thing. That was creepy as shit. Damn, I can't hurt him.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, can we go into the men's?
Miss, are you mistaken?
He's playing the doors too.
The women's bathroom is on the other side.
Oh, good, because I gotta piss like a racehorse, man.
Please stop knocking. This is not the golden confessional.
I don't want to confess. I want to relieve myself, man. I need a pee!
No matter your pains and suffering, you may neither pour nor flush them away here.
But it's a bathroom. That's what it's for!
I thought you were cosplaying that golden toilet.
When it comes to character selection, even I have my limits.
I mean, I don't think he sucks at acting, since we all thought that he was just some regular working man and dean of a school, Ryusuke, who really, really adores his daughter. But yeah, it turned out he was the Lord Ravager, and he's worked millions and millions of people. But I guess he can get goofy with it now that the pretense is done.
Hello. I'd like to introduce myself. I am a door. A door that cannot be opened, just like all the blurry corners of your past.
If you're just a door that can't be opened, aren't you just a wall? Because doors are just, like, parts of the wall we could move open.
In my past, there are no talking doors.
Yeah, then what's the point of all these little googly eyes everywhere? We could talk with them.
I simply wanted to present it like a fairy tale. If you don't like it, I can shut my trap. I am, of course, messing with you.
Yep, you got your answer there. He's just fucking with us. He's just messing with our heads like this. Yeah, keep the narration to the minimum. Leave that to the monkey. What's up, Mac? How you doing? You're not secretly Asat Pramad too, are ya? Okay, I think it's just a average guy. Oh, there she is.
Himeko, are you stargazing? I'm wondering how far we can go once the Express can depart.
You mean how far you can go on it?
The farthest I see is a third-tier star, located 10,000 light years away. But after that, past that distance, I will need to use my feet to measure the stars. We're running out of time. Motoko, what's the success rate of igniting the engine?
Wait, she actually went and calculated that?
0.21%.
What the hell? You only have like a fraction % of a chance of starting up the Express again? Holy shit. It's not 1 in a million, but goddamn, those are slim odds.
It's gone down but 1%.
Wait, you had a better rating before? And it's gone down from 1%?
When I found the Express, it flew me up into the sky. And now, it will not move at all.
So wait, she actually did get it up and running once?
After eliminating hundreds of malfunctions, replacing thousands of parts, here we are, stuck. In the end, it is an engine with zero dynamism.
Yeah, I can't imagine you can just go to your local hardware store and they could find replacements. God, everything probably had to be handcrafted and all that. Probably made out of material that probably aren't even locally sourced in this quadrant of the universe, probably. If anywhere.
Are you okay? I'm all right. It's just the engine. We can handle that. I'll think, and you'll do. Just like usual. It's getting late. You should go get some rest. Even Imagine can't work day and night.
Yeah, I kind of wonder exactly how Imagine worked. They do need to eat. Do they actually need to eat, like, regular food? And need to sleep, I guess. They do need to sleep, apparently.
We will do it, Himeko. We will reach the sky. Sure.
the engine. Will I really be able to fix the Express?
It doesn't sound like the real Himiko. You mean, this young Himiko, or the, Motoko Himiko? But... yeah, this is pretty bizarre. The real one never gives up on the Express. Well, she's still working pretty goddamn hard on it. She has a very slim chance, if anything, slimmer than she initially thought. But she's still working at it. But God, is she... her hope is... she's literally stringing along on hope right now.
How far can someone who can barely walk get, even if they leave Ahatopia?
Yeah, just what I was thinking. Even if she does get the thing off the planet, who knows how long she'll probably even survive after that. I mean, well, even if she does get on the train, would she actually even be able to see the curvature of her home planet? She'd be alive at all.
The weathering curse would tear me apart when I cross the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine how many G's that's probably going to port her. Even if we do have a conventional means of travel like the Express, when it does, like, warp jumps or whatever, that would take a hell of a toll on anybody.
I have the Astral Express. I know interstellar travel dynamics. The navigator's log is with me, and I have Monteko. Everything necessary to embark on this journey. Except time. I'm sorry, Motoko. 10,000 light years is too far.
Well, she definitely knows that it's probably possible to get the Express moving. But she definitely doubts that she's actually going to be leaving this planet on it herself. I think that's just her greatest regret. Even if she succeeds, she won't attain her own dream. But she's still trying to get it off the ground. Like I said, you might be...
I could cry.
Oh, shut the hell up, Asat.
Unfortunately, I don't have eyes to cry out of.
Yeah, just like I was saying before, she's setting up the foundation, but who knows if she's even gonna see the walls being put up.
Oh.
Man, stop your clapping, you bitch. Oh, wait. Sorry. Sorry, Bop, I didn't mean to do that. Shut the hell up, you son of a bitch. Smug little bastard. Eyeless finger head dice head bitch. Okay, that's enough assaulting him.
I see. She suggests joining the Phantom Moon Games in order to obtain Elation's blessing, and in this way restart the engine of the Express and come back to life.
Anybody else got something to say?
What do I care about some decaying young girl or her precious friendship with an imaginary? Oh, they say that once the weathering curse spreads, then its victim is down to just a few months of life. If so, then only one solution remains. How about the Phantom Moon Games?
Man, this is fucked up hearing all this dialogue.
All the medicines.
It's this doctor again. Man,
Go
get the hell out of
join
here.
The Phantom Moon Games.
Huh? You guys got something to say too?
I've spent 20 years looking up at this hospital ceiling.
What the heck is this?
Oh, the Graphia family's girl. Poor thing. Surely she knows she is beyond medical help. The only thing she can do now is to pray to the gods.
Man, and you were just praising yourself saying, oh, I adored my little daughter, and now look at you. Mocking her. With 1,000 different faces. Laughing from a bunch of different mouths through ugly-ass teeth. Man, fuck you.
You are a doctor, not a prophet.
I apologize, but you will end up choosing the Phantasmoon games, won't you?
Man, this guy is goofy as hell. I can't stand listening to all these folks played by him.
Himiko, I have an idea.
This is when they joined the Phantasmoon games, aren't they?
The moon is full. Let's enter the Phantasmoon games together. Pray to the laughter, the Almighty, to grant you a healthy... There's no point, Montego. Our ancestors already tried. Some of them died on the eve of the games. Some were defeated in competition. And only one of them won. Murata Hiro. But unfortunately, he went missing. All he left was a note saying, elation does not cure the curse.
Well, I suppose they say laughter is the best medicine, but, boy, it's definitely no cure at all.
Thank you, Montego. But no one can fulfill my wish. Not even the Eons.
That's really heartbreaking to hear.
We'll make a new wish then. Not for you to live. Then what for? To go out with a bang. To return the Express to the skies. And push it closer and closer to the stars. Let's pray to the laughter to ignite the engine. And make it so everyone sees the Astral Express set forth anew.
Well, if you can't wish for yourself to be cured of your weathering curse, just like all your other ancestors, you might as well wish for something else. Something you wish more than anything else before, other than, you know, being alive. So, yeah, why not?
Even if all they do is laugh, they can at least turn the Express into a firework and send it roaring and flashing into the sky. Then, what kind of miracle should we create? And what about my condition?
Yeah, even if she does enter the Phantasmoon games for something other than trying to keep herself alive, how is she gonna keep herself alive through it? Because, goddamn, these games are intense, man.
How about we use the Starblazer blueprint you restored to create a giant robot? They'll see. I'll be your hand and foot, and you will put an iron giant right in front of them all. I broke into your home safe and took this mask. You wouldn't make me come all this way for nothing, would you?
Well, they got a ticket for the games.
You're right, Montego. If there is no cure for the weathering curse, then, at the very least, we should put my final moments to use and create that dream together.
Now, you see there, Shadow? She definitely seems very hopeless that she's gonna keep being alive to see the actual Astral Express fly off, but goddamn, she is going to make sure it's gonna fly off regardless.
I've tried.
Shut the hell up!
the medicines.
God, if I hear one more goddamn thing from all these Asat Pramad actors, then I'm gonna freak out.
You're even more interesting than I thought. Others are always trying to steal from the gods, but all you want is a brilliant fireworks show.
A lot of people like fireworks. Except for, well, dogs and people with PTSD, fear of loud noises. Also, is that just a painted, picture of the two of them being attacked by the Herald of Death in its monstrous state? That is some dark imagery there.
And of course, my sweet daughter actually accepted this ridiculous suggestion.
Oh, what? Are you gonna blame, Motoko for killing your daughter when she was already gonna die in the first place?
Touching, truly. And what did she have to give up to enter the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago? She gave up the possibility of survival, her dream of touching the stars, and instead dragged her broken body onwards to share in this madness with you.
I guess this entire time he's just been mocking our Himiko, Motoko this entire time. That's why he's been sounding like that. He's not angry about what happened to young Himiko. He's just angry at her creation for leading her down this path to her own death.
We all know how that ended. So please, enjoy this documentary. The Herald of Death's Bloodbath. While the crazy supplicant Marcus Antali was drenching Dovebrook in blood as part of his deranged art, a dying girl and her imaginary friend tried desperately to create a miracle. The star blazer materialized from your wish power and smashed that frenzied plant into pieces. As the winner, she made her wish for Aha to take her real life, her name, her memories, and her dream of trailblazing the cosmos and give them all to you. For her part, she would watch you and the Astral Express soar into the sky, while she remained on this planet forever, and with all her regrets, turned to ashes. Come, imposter. Open this door. Add the final stroke to the second act of this artwork.
Taro, you're gonna rip your bag. Sorry guys, I have my rabbit's little box over here and he's digging at his hay bag. You don't need to dig at it.
It is completely quiet behind this door.
Okay, he's chilled out. He's good. My boy likes his hay. It's okay, just have some hay.
There's no turning back. If we open this door and leave the sanatorium. And we're not planning to return anyway, right?
Yeah, hopefully you're not leaving behind anything important that you'd want to keep on ya. Is something right next to you? Yeah, I have my rabbit's little duty box over there. And I have his little hay bag hanging off of it, because rabbits like to eat when they're doing their biz. And boy, he loves his hay. I have like a bag, like, I don't know, this big. I have to stuff it pretty tightly of hay because he pretty much eats it all in like one day. But yeah, he's definitely a healthy boy, getting his hay. Yeah, you little fat son of a bitch eating your hay. Yeah, maybe he'll take a nap over here. Maybe I'll bring him up in a sec.
It's just... Can we really win? And what if I hold you back? Then I'll drag you forward. Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one who wished for my birth, or to take your place. From the moment I was born, I have only heard you wish to be your own person. Let me build up the little faith you need. I believe Himiko will go further than anyone else.
If you place him in your shoulders, how long will he stay? Not long at all. Also, I have very thin-ass shoulders, so there's like even my fingertips. That's probably about the amount of space that he'll have to stand on. I have bony-ass shoulders, dog. But yeah, I haven't tried putting him on my shoulders. Heck, just picking him up is a chore to do. I still have a big-ass scratch from like on my arm right here. It's healed up, but yeah, he's a kicker.
If you don't believe in yourself in this moment, then believe in the future me.
Yeah, I mean, you did create this imaginary in your own image, the image of what you wish to be in the future.
Thank you. I won't let myself be afraid anymore.
So, yeah, unfortunately, my rabbit is very much not a parrot.
This battle is not about winners or losers. As we speak, the Herald of Death is freely turning Duffbrook upside down. Someone has to stop him.
Wait, they're going into this and they already know about the Herald of Death? So, yeah, obviously the games are pretty high stakes as it was, and now there's bloodshed going on, and they want to enter this now? That's pretty ballsy, guys. I'm gonna stab this too. Hell yeah.
When the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there, as I have promised. I will come back, with so many stories to tell you.
Oh god, now I'm like trying to figure out why the hell was there some guy from the IPC, like the Genius Society, or wait, not the Genius Society, whatever the fuck Ratio is a part of, the Intelligentsia Guild. Why the hell was why the hell did he have a mask? I guess that's why we're probably gonna go see like some IPC facility, planet, vacation place, probably to get more answers about that. I don't look forward to that. But I am intrigued. I am interested to see what the hell that story is. But let's continue on with Himiko and Motoko's.
Let's go then.
Yeah, I am definitely very interested in why that guy ended up entering the games and ended up murking a bunch of folks. Why he had like Shuhu's flesh in him and all that crap. Huh. This almost reminds me of Amphorius. The gardens with the overgrown plants and the architecture. Huh. Even the lights in the sky. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if we go to like that final page map in Amphorius, it kind of reminds me of that. Oh my god, that is beautiful. And there they are.
There's one thing I still don't understand. No matter how many times I painted the Star Blazer, I never finished. I think it may be because uncertainty still plagues you. Becoming a navigator, leading the Express across a sea of stars. You haven't seen these things with your own eyes, and you can't imaginate them either.
Yumiko sounds much younger. I guess to reflect that, yeah, she was still a young imagining here, probably still speaking in a voice much more similar to her creators. Also, look at her shoulder, look at her neck. She's got the weathering curse marks on her.
Then how did we defeat the Herald of Death? Because we have each other. And whenever I close my eyes, I see you becoming the navigator.
Oh my god, look at her legs. She even got bandages on her legs.
And the Astral Express, readying for departure, its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they're surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. Keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. This is the sight I see every day, and it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. You will. How do I look in your vision? Do I look the same?
Holy crap, she's actually facing her old self.
Exactly the same. 15 years, Motoko. I never imagined we would reunite in this manner. Well, it's been 15 years. You must have walked a long way. Yes. So long that I learned to repair machines, brew coffee, take care of my juniors, and fight with everything I have. So long that I became like you, and even deceived a Lord Ravager with a talent for disguise.
Oh man, look at him lurking back there. Man, get the hell off the banister, you look ridiculous.
It's not time to stop yet. So, will you keep going? Yes. Let's go then, Himiko. Let me be your strength, too.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty portrait of the Express there, too.
Anything you wish to say?
What's going on here? Did I make a mistake? It was Himiko who survived 15 years ago, not Motoko.
Hopefully you like this answer. Even if it does make you look laughable.
No. How can... My daughter... You're alive.
Wait, what?
This makes me even more interested in you. Thousands of years ago, I struck a train down from the same starry sky. 15 years ago, I sped back toward Planarcadia, and all I could see was a speck of light rising from the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely said before, there's probably, like, some way where... Well, I guess we were kind of hinted about, like, having a copy of yourself as an Imaginary with, Sparkle and Sparksy. Where apparently, I guess they're one right now. And I figured something like that probably happened with, Himiko and Motoko, too.
I raised my hand and aimed right at it. Just 2 shots. Bang, bang! And it would fall once more, never to fly again.
Kind of ridiculous that he crashed the Astral Express initially, and then years and years and years later, he ended up raising a daughter inspired her by the stories of the Astral Express and the Trailblazers, and she ended up raising a train again. Ain't that something?
But you did no such thing.
Yeah, definitely a lot of the story passed between predecessors and the people that followed after them. Parent and child.
Indeed. I watched it pass through the atmosphere, leaving a long streak of light in the night sky.
Why?
Just 'cause. Thought it might be fun.
So what, you just let it fly off? Just be like, I'll deal with that another day. I'll be very happy to bring it down after it's gotten its time to stretch out amongst the cosmos once again. Only to rip it back out from the sky.
Do you understand? I destroyed the Express once, but I also spared it in a moment of whimsy. Whether the Express is unscathed or destroyed, I decide its fate.
No. You're wrong. I also wondered why I should be the one to find the Express once. What does it really mean?
I swear to God, if it turns out Aha actually is Asat Pramad, I would not be surprised, because that was very Aha code to code it be like, yeah, I went on the Express, I ended up crashing it, and then I just let it fly away once again, just because...
The answer is very simple. The person that found the Express happened to be me. The meteor showed the way to the Express from the moment it fell. And for 1,000 years, it waited for someone to follow the trail and find it. Even if 2, 3, or even 10,000 years passed, and I was no more, the Express was still going to be found and returned to the sky. You're not a god that decides fate. You're just an obsessed egomaniac.
Right you are. All gods are obsessed egomaniacs.
Kind of.
My guesses were wrong, but the game isn't over yet. Shall we take another step forward? Fill in the remaining blank space in this painting. Round 3, question 3. Are you ready?
Oh no, what's coming up next? That is a really nice portrait of the Express. What a beautiful sunrise that is. You can even hear, like, the morning birds and crickets out here. Alright, onward we go. I think the foxes face each other to open the path. Ah! Get this first. That was a really nice view. Alright, let's flip these suckers.
You thought the Express would bring salvation?
Oh, it's the crest of the, Trailblaze. Damn, this was even easier than the last one. I didn't have to jump up.
But it will only bring about annihilation once more.
And it switched to the destruction symbol. Just gotta fall down. Don't lose to him? Definitely won't, Foxy. Fucking watch me take this stupid die head, Mr. Hands for a head. Terrible actor, motherfucker guy. This guy pisses me off. This guy just makes me so bad. Ugh. What the hell? Is that a car? It's one of the cars for the Express. Oh, Wispy. Wait, no, let me have it. Did I just get something called a grudge book? What the hell was that? Nameless Wispy, Star of Viciousness.
A sheer cliff is the Earth's trial. It casts aside the beast, severs the mountain ranges, and gazes into the eggshells of death. The weak are swallowed by gravity, while the strong stand alone at the peak. As for me, I'm a half-baked amateur stuck in the middle.
Stupid little jelly cube.
The coast where the Tower of Infinity slumbered. The place from which the Express set off once more.
Oh my god, look all over this bay. There's just bits of the train everywhere.
Or, as I frequently call it, where repeated mistakes begin. So, how does it feel being back on old stomping grounds?
It's just a shame you are my traveling companion.
Better traveling with me than traveling alone.
Nah.
The blood-stained games have no winners. You imaginated your Mechatrons, but the remaining wish power can't create the audience, much less support a long journey. Leading us to the third question. How exactly did you cure the weathering curse?
Well, yeah, apparently Himiko did survive. How is she still alive? I mean, initially we all thought that maybe Aha did manage to grant her wish and cure the curse, but, well, if that was that simple, then wouldn't every other ancestor have done it? And they have done it, and it's never happened. Also, according to her, only one of her ancestor actually succeeded in the games. They even survived through the games. And then they went missing.
You're still beating around the bush? Even now?
Have I ever deviated from the topic at hand?
3 blanks, corresponding to 3 secrets. They seem to point to me, but they really just conceal your true intentions. Who left the Starblazer's blueprints on the Express?
Who met Himiko and Motoko here? How did they cure the irreversible weathering curse?
Yeah, I was like, what were the questions that needed to be answered there? And yeah, I definitely am curious about all that. Well, didn't her mother have the Star Blazer blueprints in her office? Oh god, don't tell me that she somehow survived this all too. And she's the one that's been leading the way.
You have many questions, but none about your so-called daughter. Your real interest is in Aha.
Well, of course, that's kind of why he's here. He's trying to fight against Aha. Trying to destroy their path.
The truth from 15 years ago is key to figuring out when the Phantom Moon Games are compromised, what form they will descend in, and how they plan to intervene.
So, I guessed right. They appeared and ignited the Astral Express.
So wait, was Aha the one that actually helped out in all this? Huh.
Stop. The game's over then. You set the rules. A secret for a secret.
You didn't take my trump card.
Yes, but I took mine. Unfortunately, I wasn't the one who met Aha. The answer you were looking for never existed. That's what they said when they gave me the gift.
Let's just call it, overdue compensation.
Holy crap, is that Aha? What the hell do they mean, compensation?
Lost in thought again?
Oh my god, the IOU! Pom Pom had an IOU that Aha owes a lot of shit to the Express. Is this supposed to be their way of repaying the Express for all the damages that they brought before during their travels with Akavili? Did they just, fix up the Express pro bono because of that? Also, I'm still in disbelief that Pom Pom only brought it up just to use it for blackmail with Aha so we can get Aha to do whatever the hell it was that Trailblazer planned on doing.
You beat the Herald of Death, but you're not happy. I'm not sure how to put it. Because I'm leaving soon. Once the Express reignites and takes off, there won't be any wish power in the vacuum. And Imagine will die out. This is the best outcome.
Oh, right. Well, she is just an Imagine. If she goes up on the Express, she's gonna end up dissipating sooner or later. Probably sooner. Because she's just a tiny Imagine, just made up by a girl's wish.
But...
she's gonna die if she goes up there. So... the creature, the Imagine that you made in the image of your grandest wish can't actually fulfill it herself. That's quite the road bump.
If I just set off like this, I know it'll haunt my dreams forever. Thinking back on it, my dream was built on someone else's sacrifice. If you feel scared, just look up. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights.
What the hell is that off to the side?
You'll see all those sights in my stead, and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as Imagine.
Wait, is that the front of the Express? Is that what it is?
You've known all along, haven't you? So be brave and stop this talk about sacrifices. I give my life
to conquer the land that trapped us here.
Holy crap, so neither of them could possibly leave this planet.
You have to go alone, dummy.
Aww.
What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." When the Vantis moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. The moon's shadow said this while giving me my gift. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akivili.
Holy crap. This was the, I want to back the, debt from to the Astral Express.
So, it was the self-portrait that saw Aha. You placed a bet with a fake chip?
You call it a challenge, but it's really just a waste of time for you.
This is a blow, I have to admit. Just a little one, but a blow. Though, if you don't have the answer, then I can execute destruction without a shred of guilt.
You're wrong again. This little test was your last chance to find your way back.
Wait, what?
Interesting. You were giving me a chance.
Even after falling so far as to become a Lord Ravager, I still wished to give the former navigator a chance to turn back. But this journey has convinced me. You are not some wayward nameless. You are just another enemy trying to dishonor the Express. And to enemies, I only respond in one way.
Destroy me? Could you really?
I saw right through your tricks, Lord Ravager. You summoned the apocalypse, and transformed 1,000 times, and created scenes from the past to confuse me. But in the end, you just use reality as a canvas to imaginate the uncertain into truth. You used people's wish power to imaginate that impending future born of their fears. And using the same trick, you imaginated versions of yourself that could exist in different places. But when another possibility is observed by others, it crushes the imaginated lie, and your ability loses its effect instantly.
Holy crap, he's just been using fricking mirrors and illusions this entire time. He's just kind of fed into people's fears and just let it ride, but I mean, I guess that explains why everybody needed to calm down during the initial bit of chaos when he repainted Dimension City as the demon capital. Everybody was just fraught with terror, and it just made things worse. And he ended up just using that as fuel for even more terror to terrify them. But as soon as they managed to calm down, everything settled down. So he lost power there. And that's what we need to do. We just need to keep her cool, look through the illusions, and he won't get the edge on us. just imagine a way that, yeah, he can't get past us. He can't trick us. And he won't.
And what will you do about it? Stuck as you are in the world in canvas. Even if you summon the feeble star blazer and do your best to crash into the space, you will never escape.
Escape? Who said anything about escaping? Gravity does not only trap people on the ground, it also drags the stars toward each other. Have you, a former navigator, really forgotten the nameless distress signal? How they use massive collisions to simulate the gravity wave frequency used by the Express to warp jump? Not even imaginated spaces can block out a signal like that.
Wait, is that the reverberations that we're seeing here?
My companions have known your secret for a while. In a minute or so, you might see your scheme start to fall apart.
Uh-oh.
Or is it seconds, not minutes?
Was she just buying time for the Express? Just distracting him this entire time so he doesn't cause more havoc?
Oh, nicely done. But you have a really terrible habit.
Well, so do you, but... Well, I have been making fun of you this entire time with that. I hated all those frickin' actors that you had back there.
Does becoming a navigator mean always facing danger on your own? Well, since this game of ours is ending soon, can you guess how many people I have lined up to play the same game?
Uh-oh. What do you mean? Who are you gonna play against?
You have one chance to guess the answer. The probability of you stopping me is 0.
Well,
What exactly are you planning to do?
come on, just don't think about it. Don't think about it. He's definitely not gonna trap the other Express crewmates into this kind of scheme again.
Who says the great destroyer of Elation came to Planarcadia to kill Aha?
Well, isn't that your purpose to be? Isn't that supposed to be your purpose here?
You are not my target. They are not my target. Shall I officially announce my plan?
Yeah, why else would you do this? For the hell of it? For fun?
In the name of Terminus, her journey ends here.
What? What? The Trailblazer's the target? Uh-oh. Some time ago at Perdido Station...
Ignite the Express's engine is definitely a tad too dramatic if Himiko just wants us to rescue survivors with the Express.
Yeah, granted, I definitely thought that we'd have to shuttle everybody off planet, but I don't think we have enough room for everybody on the planet, and especially the Imaginate. They'd have to stay here, unfortunately.
What was she implying?
How much could she say if Asat Pramad was with her?
If Asat Pramad was close by, then he would have discovered any clues Himiko left behind. So, her message seems pretty standard, but only we'll know what she really means because we're the Nameless?
Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This may be the key.
Well, I kind of zone out whenever Himiko starts talking about warps and calibrating coordinates and all that.
Yeah, and he definitely don't heed the part where, please, March, please take a seat. You cannot just stand up during the warp. You're gonna fall on your ass. So, yeah, if you can't even listen to that, then obviously you aren't picking up everything else she's laying down.
Power of remembrance, activate! Aha! I remember now. We were back in Penacony.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the Charmony Festival. And Himeko said the family sent a music box as an invitation. And then she said...
But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background.
Wait, what?
I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
What the hell? It mimicked the sound of a warp jump?
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
So we have heard it before. The gravity wave frequency.
I remember now. Pearl said something similar not too long ago.
A conflict broke out between Miss Himeko and an entity suspected to be Asat Pramad. A gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed.
Yeah, she did say that, didn't she?
Himeko is hinting that we should use the gravity probe on the Express to receive her signal.
Ah, sorry about that, guys.
That's exactly it!
If that's the case, we need to get ready as soon as possible.
It'll take some time to clear the passage to the Express. Sunday, do you have a way to contact the conductor?
The distance does not pose a problem for tuning. However, my birds must first lock on to the conductor as their target. I will do my best. Please, excuse me for a moment.
Ah! Oh, okay, we're back to the station.
Let me open my senses.
Okay, we're gonna have to let Sunny cook there. Oh, or is the Express over there? I think that would make more sense. I thought the downstairs was down over that way. I don't know, this place is just so janked up. I can't tell where the front wasn't anymore. Oh, sup lady, what's going on?
I received a message that Silverwolf has arrived at Pearlux Tower.
Oh, good.
Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Planarcadia. Then, with Graphia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, folding all of Planarcadia back into the canvas. The most extreme measure of protection. How's the situation here?
We're making progress, but aren't you worried about Silverwolf? I mean, she is in IPC territory, and she is a wanted criminal. Who knows if they're gonna end up, like, locking her up as soon as everything's said and done when she's still in the building.
No, I trust her.
Yeah, she'll get out of that easy.
Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me.
Alright, we can count on you, Blady.
Good news, everyone. The conductor is safe and sound.
Oh, wait. Can we talk to Ashfield over here? Hey, guys.
The detective's eyes take in everything. His face is inscrutable, though the rate of his respiration is tellingly 0.3 seconds above normal. By all indications, he is uneasy.
I think everybody is kind of there.
Uneasy? Who?
The source of his unease is the little raccoon's imminent departure on a mortal journey, and the survivors of the disaster that befell this city.
All right, Mr. N, that'll do. You seem to have time on your hands. Help me clear this passage.
900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas does not cover this task, Mr. Ashvale.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell is he gonna do? I don't even think he can lift a rock bigger than his own fist.
Shut your mouth then. Go on patrol. As a detective's assistant, your job is to keep an eye on everything when the detective is otherwise occupied.
Yeah, how are you gonna clear all this rubble again? Were you gonna just let your shadow eat it all up? Was that the plan? I guess so. Agnes, you doing okay? Yeah, he's fine.
My bird has located them. I'm able to share what the conductor is seeing. A moment, please, while I inform them of the situation.
A few moments later.
Any progress?
What's the situation with Pom Pom?
Yes. The conductor says they have locked on to a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it.
Pom-Pom sure is glad that everybody's okay!
Oh, thank God Pom Pom's alright! Asat Pramad said he's after the Trailblazer, right? And in the trailer, the Trailblazer loses control and nearly activates the Stellar Rod. Right, you did mention that! Don't tell me he's just trying to get her to pop or something. And Himiko tries to comfort her. I suppose that aligns with it. Oh, golly gosh. Yeah, I guess it would probably be easier to blow up the whole planet with the Trailblazer. Also, Trailblazer definitely seems to be quite an important figure, so might as well try to have the ultimate destruction by destroying them too. But back to what's going on here. Pom Pom's okay! Hooray!
Conductor! Oh, we missed you too.
Yay!
Pom Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now. The source of Asat Pramad's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people were already theorizing he gets most of his abilities through channeling people's fear, especially if it's like wish power. It can be manipulated in any kind of way as long as there's strong emotions behind it too. And it could be severely negative emotions.
When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten. And also, each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartfelt wish.
Aww, that's so sweet that she would mention that too. We love you, Himiko. We're coming, Himiko. We're gonna save you, Train Mom.
So, Asat Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities.
That explains why I could never land a blow on him.
Yeah, sorry, it sounded more like, no wonder why I couldn't blow on him. It's like, oh, land a blow on him, like you wouldn't be able to hit on you. We're trying to, like, I don't know, blow off the hat off of his head or something like that. That was stupid of me. That was silly. So, basically he wasn't just doing, possibility manipulation. He was just manipulating the possibilities with perception.
When people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe and made a possibility become reality.
Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overwritten. Observe another possibility. How do we do that?
Simply think of a way where the planet doesn't blow up. And the Phantasmoon games ends on a happy note. Which is pretty goddamn hard to imagine right now.
Build a crowd, then defeat Asat Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way.
Oh, okay, that sounds sensible.
But I'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind, and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another of his tricks by manipulating possibilities.
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old dice head.
Who says we're out of options?
Well, we have another master of possibility manipulations here. General, what ideas are you cooking?
If we somehow witness all his possibilities, then he would collapse into just one being due to the effect of observation. I will activate the formation plume I've set up all over the Arcadia, then use the vision of the Rainbow Spiritus Kalachakra Sky Plume.
General, do you require my cooperation like during SparksyCon?
Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome, a collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. The Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second. That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you to expand the range of your tuning.
You mean to determine the future of Asat Pramad through observation? But, as I recall, as your observation expands, it will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for her to worry about.
Wait, me? You're leaving the observation to me? What should I do then?
I want you to become my eyes and look for me. The fate Asat Pramad imaginated is imminent, and there is no path for the future in it. Only Ishvara, only observers with sufficient strength and personal freedom have what it takes to make choices that trace the path to our future. I also need a place with a good vantage point. Something like a towering structure.
How confident are you in this plan succeeding, General?
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
I believe in you. That's pretty much all we can really do right now, just have some hope and belief.
I'll fight by your side too. Even if there is only half a chance of success.
I will do all I can to ensure you two remain connected through tuning.
Then, Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart.
And myself, Shi, and General Yao Guang will force the collapse of Asat Pramad's clones, granting us a way to his true form.
Thank you, Sunday. Before you boarded the Express, you said that you didn't understand trailblazing. And yet, you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey.
No, Mr. Yang. I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars. To hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance.
Oh yeah, you've been a huge help throughout all of this.
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Thank you too, General Yao Guang. The Express will meet you as soon as we rescue Himiko.
And that's when we'll defeat Asat Pramad together.
Let's go. Himiko's waiting.
And when we do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well.
Yay! We're gonna get the fam back together.
You still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready.
Alright, she's over there. Let's go back over to Lady here.
I knew you were leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life.
I'll take that as a blessing.
I'm off. See you later.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about this motherfucker dying. He is hard to kill. Hi, Lux. If anything happens, make sure you take care of the Furbos. As I would. Not as you did before. Don't be an asshole to them.
Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad?
I mean, things are pretty bad, but hopefully things are getting better.
The little Furbos and I will be here waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramad. Don't forget.
Boss, you absolutely must win! We'll be waiting to shoot your victory cover!
Yeah!
I've already sent out the press release. Just waiting to fill in the time and location of the victory.
Oh, winner, winner! Boss is definitely winning!
Yeah! I expect to see all that printed as soon as we get back. Who else do we gotta see? Ashriel, Mr. N, Magnus.
The young woman's eyes burn with fiery determination, for the path she is to traverse soon leads straight into the eye of the storm.
Oh, you gotta get going, Shadowscar. Yeah, I figured it would be about time for you. So, yeah, you, catch you later. We'll see you in the next one. Or maybe I'll probably end the stream soon, because, oh my god, it's already been 2 hours again. And we're gonna be going to the next leg of this journey.
Off to save the world again, Nameless? Be sure to return in one piece.
Aren't you coming along, Ranger? We could really use your help.
I'm staying to help your friends dig out the Express.
Oh, I guess that's also pretty important, too.
Go on. I'll take care of everything here.
Yeah, I guess I'll probably have to end it here right now. I don't think there's anybody else I need to talk to, so I'm probably gonna hit pause here. Because that is a lot of information to digest there. Okay, yep, that's probably it for me tonight, because it's getting a little bit late. I was kind of hoping maybe I'd make this a two-parter, but no, I think 3 is probably going to be nice and simple there, because, yeah, it's already almost 11 o'clock where I'm at, and, oh boy. I definitely have some shit that I need to be doing tonight, before I have to get up tomorrow. Get shorts to make, got some editing to do, I had to just process everything that just fucking happened here with Himiko and Asat Pramad's little, traipse into the past. Him mocking our Himiko all this time. I guess just kind of blaming her for causing, his daughter's death. When, I guess, apparently, she didn't die. And I think, the Navigator ended up, the Makoto, the Imagine that, Himiko, made of herself was the one that ended up passing away. But apparently Himiko survived. I don't know how she did it, but apparently she was able to overcome the weathering curse somehow for the first time in her family history. You know, it's gonna be a long quest when it comes to Hoya. Yeah, I definitely remember trying to break this up as best as I can. I try to, like, just time it up to one fragment of the mission ends and another one starts, kind of like how it was with the last one, where I just kind of started off with the first part of Himiko's POV. That was another start with another fragment of this whole story quest line of what the hell was it called again? And Ravages does the whistle sound, so I think there's 5 parts to that, and I think I just completed one of them just now. Or 2, I forgot. But it's gonna be I'll definitely close it up tomorrow, but it's getting a late here. I just don't want to end up like making like a 4.5 hour long stream anymore. I just can't do that shit none more. Unless I'm like really trying to finish some kind of task or whatever, like I did with Imaginarium Theater, where I think it ended up running for like 3 hours. But granted, I'm pretty sure like 40 minutes of that was just me fucking around doing other stuff. But definitely an hour just trying to get through Act 6. Boy, that was rough. Yeah, I can't imagine what it would have been like if I actually had tried to actually stream all my other... if I actually could go back and stream my gameplay since first starting Honkai Star Rail to right now. I mean, just the time... just the actual storyline for Amphorius was... What was it? It was over 50 hours. It was basically... pretty much all the, if you have, like, Genshin, all the storyline that was on Genshin, up to, like, I don't know, Natlin, that's how long it would have accumulated to about 50 hours of basically cutscenes in the storylines and the story quests and all that. But no, that was just all in one segment for HSR. That was just for Amphorius, but oh my god, that was pretty dense. Doing that, just trying to figure out everything that was going on there. They have their own kind of like different enclosed space there. It just took a very, very goddamn long time to get through all that. And again, I definitely spread out the stream a little bit more from my yapping and all that, but hey, that's part of the entertainment value of me even doing this in the first place. Just seeing me yap and theorize on the fly, or just have like stupid thoughts as I go along. Oh wait, no, this is Act 5 of In Ravages Does the Whistle Sound, so this is going to be the last phase that I'm going to do for tomorrow. So, yeah, it won't be long. And then maybe I can do some, like, other bullshit, like, I don't know, talk to anybody that's visiting on the Express or whatever. I haven't done that in a while. Or read messages from the new characters I have. Shoot. I could have done fine on today, but whatever. I already had the end screen up, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll just save it for tomorrow. Also, I kind of feel bad that I probably thought I saw, like, a brief moment of, like, I was scrolling through, like, shorts and stuff, and I definitely have stated before I try to, like, avoid, like, going onto, like, YouTube and scrolling through shorts, because, I just saw something that's probably a part of, like, some new game content or whatever, like, like some, I don't know, Tea Party, stuff that Sandrone can do that I can't do unless I have Sandrone. Like her, doing, tabletop role-playing games with other people and Columbina, and I saw, like, those skins with Sandrone being a vampire hunter and Columbina being a vampire. God, I can't imagine her being like a bloodsucker or something. Maybe like a psychic vampire, definitely, but goddamn, those outfits were fly though. If only they could actually make those skins for the tabletop troop games a real thing. We'd have like a whole like little cosplay thing convention going on in Genshin. That'd be awesome. But they actually made their own kind of Renaissance fair or something with just tabletop group, and everybody can dress up like their own role-playing character. That would be awesome. But that's just a stupid thought of mine. But anyway, back to what I was going to say about shorts or whatever. I was scrolling through and I saw like a brief second where the Trailblazer is like talking with Asat Pramad by themselves, I think. But it was just like for half a second, I'm like, oh, gotta switch up. And then I had some stupid thought where Asat Pramad actually did win the Phantom Moon Games. And remember that Aha apparently decreed that whoever's gonna win this games ends up becoming the new Eon of Elation. Oh, those skins would be great to actually have. There's so many skin potential. Yeah, there's definitely so much potential with giving any character skins. Seriously, there would be so much money that Hoyo could make if they can make skins for a lot of characters. I mean, hell, I bought the Nouvelette skin. I paid money for it. Honestly, I thought that Honkai Star Rail would have had a lot more skins too, but they've literally only have like 4 or 5 of them. And one I actually do have, but it was the free one that's for Ron May, and I don't even have Ron May, and hopefully I never get Ron May because that woman terrifies me. So, what was I saying? Basically, I had like a thought where, oh, what Asat Pramad actually does win the Phantom Moon Games, and he actually does not only I mean, he ends up having to be the Eon of Elation now. But I guess, technically, since he has like a mask and the Trailblazer has a mask that's like a copy of the mask he has as the entryway for the Phantasm Games, the Trailblazer still gets to have their wish fulfilled. And I guess Asat Pramad's probably compelled to have to do that. So I thought it would be really ridiculous that the Trailblazer goes on with their plan on, hey, Eon of Elation, I want you to be the head of the antimatter. That's double anti. The anti-destruction front, or whatever the hell the IPC is trying to sell. And then he has to comply with that. So basically, a Lord Ravager of Destruction ends up having to fight the Aeon that he was supposed to serve in the path that he was meant to destroy. I don't know. I don't think that's probably what's going to happen. But that would be hilarious, though. And who knows? I don't even think that Asat Pramad's actually like, aha. I wouldn't be surprised, but honestly, the way he behaves, he just reminds me of like all those folks back at the tavern, man. They just want to do all kinds of crazy shit just for a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of a tickle. Just be like, oh, let's just knock over this little domino piece and see how everything falls. That's what he's like. He's pushing domino pieces over. And see what kind of trail of destruction befalls it. My eyes. Ugh. Funny that's gonna happen, but definitely, who knows? It turns out that Asat Pramad's true aim isn't to actually destroy the Elation. I mean, definitely that's his directive, given that he is an emanator of the destruction, and that's what he's supposed to do. But I guess his ultimate goal to actually do that is to destroy the Trailblazer. For what purpose? I don't know. People think that maybe the Trailblazer actually is Machiavelli incarnate or something like that. Some kind of reincarnated Machiavelli. So I guess that would just be kind of a personal grudge to actually try to kill like the next iteration of Machiavelli. So, I mean, it's all just personal grudges all around, because apparently he thought that he could uplift the worlds together. He can make the universe better by bringing a smile to everybody's face, to look at danger and just make a joke out of it. Like those legends of him as of en route, like making the veracity vomit and all that bullshit. What other Lord Ravagers are there? I think there's like 6 of them. There's like a couple. There's quite a few of them, because there was Fantilia that ended up popping up in the Cianjo Lafu. she's supposed to be fighting the hunt, I think, or whatever. I forgot. But basically, pretty much every Lord Ravager is kind of comes from like a path that that Nanook ends up taking in and have them become the destructor of the path that they used to walk. Like there was Selenova, I think she was on the path of Harmony, and now she's supposed to destroy Harmony. I think so. There was Iron Tomb. That was a big emanator that was supposed to arise from Amphorius. Excuse me. But yeah, there's a couple of them. Zephyro. Here's Zephyro. I forgot what the hell any of them are. He basically has like a couple of them that are supposed to just run amok around the universe, trying and ultimately destroy the other paths and stuff. I don't think they've succeeded in doing some of them. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it would explain why some of the other Aeons disappeared or whatever, like Idrilla or the Trailblaze. The Aeon of Trailblaze, Akivili. Yeah, let me look that up really quick. Lord Ravagers. Yeah, look at that. So, Sephiroth, Self-Annihilator, who targets the path of Nihility. Selenova, as I mentioned, and yeah, she is going against the Harmony. And apparently commands the Stellarons. I guess that tracks, because I think Harmony is the one that actually made it the Stellarons, I think, for some goddamn reason. Zephyro, that ghost-looking thing, yeah, he does look pretty neat. I mean, it's just basically, I think he just kind of looks like your typical, like, sheet ghost thing, but it just kind of comes over, like, the face, and it's like a really hot bod underneath it, I think. Asat Pramad, of course, who we've met. Mr. Dicehead, going for Elation. Vantilia, who is a Heliobus, and she is going after the hunt. I definitely remember all that. Archforger, I can't remember if we have actually seen that guy. I can't remember. He's going after the Path of Preservation. Luxbane, a Leviathan. Holy crap, there was another Leviathan that survived? I thought they would have all died out. Well, I guess technically, I think void whales are supposed to be creatures of veracity too, but I think they're kind of chill. They just feed off of like star debris or something. That's how I figure it. So I guess I wouldn't be surprised that there might be another Leviathan out there. But yeah, there's a Luxbane that is tied to the path of veracity, of course, and or permanence. So I guess they're trying to turn. I don't see how they would probably turn a Leviathan against their own nature of veracity. But again, void whales. They seem pretty chill now. And of course, Iron Tomb. That is supposed to destroy the path of erudition. So those are the ones that are listed there, and that's like 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 11 of them. There's probably more of them that are meant for like more paths, but those are the ones that are at least named thanks to Google. But yeah, most of them kind of look cool. I don't think Zephyro follows the track because I think a lot of them kind of are kind of have that Lord Ravager look, which is kind of like purple and gold or something, purple and yellow. Kind of like that dark color and light colored stuff. If you look at Nanook, some of them kind of have that kind of look going on. But I don't think I have that with Zephyro, but fuck it. Bro does whatever he wants, and I'm not really sure how he's supposed to destroy the path of nihility, though, because, well, nihility does kind of seem pointless, so I think it would be pointless to try to actually destroy nihility. But yeah, again, I'm just kind of stuck there. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. But I do like the name Zephyro, kind of like Zephyr, which is like, I first heard of that kind of term from Fables, where basically it's a, basically like a wind spirit that eats people's, breath. Almost to the point of death, I think. To the one he's feeding off of. But yeah, I definitely have a lot to unpack there with how the hell Himiko actually managed to survive the Phantasmoon games and managed to actually live on. So it turns out the Himiko that has traveled with us is actually Himiko. The Himiko that actually had the weathering curse and was probably going to die, but apparently she overcame that and was able to come aboard the Express. But again, who knows? Maybe it's kind of like the thing with I mean, maybe it wasn't quite like the thing with Sparksy and Sparkle, where they actually merged into one being, because that would definitely make a lot of sense. And I don't know, who knows? That's probably not exactly the case there. There's definitely a lot to freaking unpack on how the hell any of this works. And honestly, I don't know how some of this these plot points even worked out. Penacony, freaking Amphorius. God, there was so much shit going on in Amphorius. I'm definitely not one of those Honkai Star Rail explained kind of people. I'm the one that indulges that kind of stuff, but hey, I have my own crazy ideas. So who knows if some of it's true? Maybe it's complete malarkey, or I'm just kind of being delusional here. But that's kind of part of the fun of it, the whole theorizing stuff. But I'm not going to be too bumhurt if none of my theories are actually hold any water. It's not like I'm totally like making some AU or something like that, like some folks do. And I guess that's why some people end up like getting bumhurt or whatever, be like, oh, what if? But it didn't happen. This is how the story ends up going. So I'm just here for the ride here. But I appreciate everybody coming to watch and me do this this journey, this whole story with HSR, this whole thing with Himiko right now. Oh my god. I just want to know what the hell is going on with Himiko. And is she gonna like die in all of this? That's what I'm nervous about. There was like this announcement in the trailer saying that Navigator Himiko is going to be stepping down or some bullshit like that. I'm like, what does that even mean? Oh my god! I hope Shadowscar, saying, oh yeah, I think Himiko's like trying to comfort the Trailblazer before that Stellaron pops inside of them, and I'm like, oh god, I hope that he doesn't end up getting killed because of doing that, trying to settle down the Trailblazer and trying to make sure that the Stellaron doesn't blow up and ends up sacrificing herself in the process, somehow doing that. Yeah, I hope she doesn't die. Again, this whole thing, this entire time, if it's just, I'm not, we got to the end of the first part of the Planarcadia one story, and we managed to meet her father, and we were just kind of left at the cliffhanger like, oh, is this man actually her father? Is Himiko even Himiko? Who's the liar? And who's speaking the truth? And I'm still back and forth on like, okay, that person was not real, that person was lying, and no, it was Himiko. And now, well, Ryusuke turned out to be Asat Pramad. So that's definitive. Oh, that would just feel so bad. But again, Himiko also wasn't being entirely truthful about her identity too. I guess, but I guess it turns out she's actually that little girl that dreamed to be a nameless. But I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but hopefully we'll be able to see that next time. And try to make some sense out of it. Because, oh my god. There's just so many little details you have to account for. So, anyway, that's going to be it for me tonight, and I am going to be going on with the rest of my evening, doing whatever the hell it is that I'm going to be doing, and you guys can do whatever the hell your guys are going to be doing for today, this afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be, and I will be seeing you next time and conclude the storyline of In Ravages Does the Whistle Sound. And hopefully it's a happy ending and nobody that we love dies. Oh yeah, you have a great day yourself there, Mystic. I appreciate you staying for this. And for Shadowscar, who had to leave ahead of us right now. And anybody else that happened to be lurking along here. I appreciate you coming by. And I hope you come back again tomorrow. So, I'll be